Hello everybody, welcome back to Sci-Fi Read Aloud. We're going to get through chapter 21 of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea this week. It's going to be shorter videos this week, unfortunately, because it's very late at night and I am tired. So sorry for that, but enjoy. Chapter 21, Captain Nemo's Thunderbolt. We looked at the edge of the forest without rising, my hand stopping in the action of putting it to my mouth, Ned Land's completing its office. Stones do not fall from the sky, remarked Conseil, or they would merit the name of Aralites. A second stone, carefully aimed, that made a savory pigeon's leg fall from Conseil's hand, gave still more weight to his observation. We all three arose, shouldered our guns, and were ready to reply to any attack. Are they apes? Cried Ned Land. Very nearly. They are savages. To the boat, I said, hurrying to the sea. It was indeed necessary to beat a retreat, for about 20 natives, armed with bows and slings, appeared on the skirts of a copse that masked the horizon to the right, hardly 100 steps from us. Our boat was moored about 60 feet from us. The savages approached us, not running, but making hostile demonstrations. Stones and arrows fell thickly. Ned Land had not wished to leave his provisions and, in spite of the imminent danger, his pig on one side and kangaroos on the other, he went tolerably fast. In 2 minutes we were on the shore. To load the boat with provisions and arms, to push it out to sea, and ship the oars, was the work of an instant. We had not gone 2 cable lengths when 100 savages, howling and gesticulating, entered the water up to their waist. I watched to see if their apparition would attract some men from the Nautilus on the platform. But no. The enormous machine, lying off, was absolutely deserted. 20 minutes later, we were on board. The panels were open. After making the boat fast, we entered into the interior of the Nautilus. I descended to the drawing room from whence I heard some chords. Captain Nemo was there, bending over his organ, and plunged in a musical ecstasy. Captain! He did not hear me. Captain! I said again, touching his hand. He shuddered, and turning around said, Ah, is it you, Professor? Well, have you had a good hunt? Were you botanized successfully? Yes, Captain, but we have unfortunately brought a troop of bipeds whose vicinity troubles me. What bipeds? Savages. Savages, he echoed ironically. So you are astonished, Professor, at having set foot on a strange land and finding savages. Savages! Where are there not any? Besides, are they worse than others, these whom you call savages? But, Captain, how many have you counted? 100 at least. Monsieur Aronnax, replied Captain Nemo, placing his fingers on the organ stops. When all the natives of Papua are assembled on this shore, the Nautilus will have nothing to fear from their attacks. The captain's fingers were then running over the keys of the instrument, and I remarked that he touched only the black keys, which gave to his melodies an essentially Scottish character. Soon he had forgotten my presence and had plunged into a reverie that I did not disturb. Thank you, everybody. We'll continue through chapter 21 tomorrow.